everyone, this is Mary from Mary's Creative Studio. How's everyone doing today? It is actually Wednesday, July 30th. I had to think about that. This will be my last Christmas in July card. And I'm actually casing this card. So before we get to the card, I wanted to just tell you a little funny story that happened to me after I was filming last week. When I was filming, I was home alone with my dog, and it started really storming. The thunder, the lightning, the rain, and everything, and I thought I was going to lose connection. And then after the storm and that, I realized I didn't close the patio windows. Whoops. But I went out there and dried everything off. It was a hot mess, but it got dried off. Just focusing on one thing and forgot, the windows were open. And I hope everybody's having a good day today. The weather out here is warm and muggy. I don't know what is going on. I used to love the summers and that, and I just can't handle the humidity. So I hope everybody out there is having better weather. I mean, at least the sun is shining and it's not snowing in Ohio here. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to show you, I'm going to put you down, and I'm going to show you the card that I cased. It actually came from Cindy Brumbaugh, and I found it on Pinterest, and I really like it. So let me just put you down. Hopefully you can see. And this is the card that I found on Pinterest. I really like this. It was like, I have this stamp set in dies. It actually was, let me see. Came from Holiday Catalog 2019-2020. This right here. Let me see if I can move my, and here's the dies. I'm going to see if I can move my thing up a little bit so you can get a little, okay. And so I went ahead and I stamped these two right here, and I was going to use it as the snow globe. And I cut some trees and a deer and some little polar bears and that. And I just didn't like what I was creating. So it took me a couple days to decide what I was going to do. And this is what I came up with. I actually finished it today. I really am happy with it. This is the card I created, and then the inside. I really like this. And I have the envelope. Please help me with this. I forget about the envelopes, but I went to decorate this, and then I accidentally put a little smudge there. Can anybody help me with this? I really don't want to not use this envelope. So if you could leave me a comment of your suggestions, that would be wonderful. So I'm going to tell you what we are using today. And for the card base, it is 8.5 by 11, cut at 5.5 and scored at 4 1/4. And this is real red. This is my card base. Real red here. I'm just gonna, I don't score mine. I guess I should, but I don't. And here's my, here, I'm just gonna burnish this. There. And then I went ahead and I cut Green Garden. And I cut that at 5 by 3 1/4. And I am going to go ahead and I'm going to put that down like right here. And I'm just going to use adhesive. And let me see about putting that right there. That looks good. And then, believe it or not, let's see. Here's my designer series paper. This is called Warm and Cheer. This is from 2016. Oh my gosh, I couldn't believe it. Here's all this. I mean, 2016, I still have this and I haven't even used it. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to put that on top of the garden green. So let me go ahead and put adhesive on that. And I'm going to just, let me put this back here. Let me see about, okay, I got that down. So what do you think of this so far? I really like it. I mean, I used her idea, but created something different. It just inspired me to use the colors and the cardstock. So the inside of this card, I'm going to put down. I actually stamped a Christmas tree in garden green and then real red, Merry Christmas. And this is actually, the inside of the card is 5 1/4 by 4 and it's white. And I used, believe it or not, Trees for Sale. This was a mini holiday 2022 that the dies were for celebration, and I used this big tree right here with garden green. I stamped that first. I stamped it and then stamped off, and then I stamped this in garden green, stamped off and stamped it, and that's how I got, let me see, that's how I got this right here. And then the Merry Christmas, that actually came from Poinsettia Petals. Merry Christmas right down here. This is from the holiday catalog of 2020. And it does coordinate with poinsettia dies. I've only used the Merry Christmas. I've never used the dies. I gotta start using these things, people. It's just crazy. And then on the envelope, I want to show you, right here is a smaller tree, and I used it from Trees for Sale. I used that in garden green, and then this, just to kind of spruce it up a little bit. So I am going to go ahead and I'm going to put adhesive down. I'm going to just put my inside down. I thought, kind of do that. And I hope I'm in the camera where you all can see me. Let's see here. I'm gonna put that, let's see. That looks good. So I'm gonna just kind of put it in there. My inside is done. I always kind of worry about my inside. So what I did then is my circles. I wanted something sparkly. And I used the shimmer white paper from Stampin' Up. I don't even know if they even have that anymore. And I had this from the 2017-28 catalog. shimmery white. And this is, I don't know if you can see the shimmer on the camera, but I wanted something a little bit more decorative. And honestly, I found some dyes, let me see, that are Spotlight of Nature dyes. And they are from the annual catalog 2024 to 2025. And I went ahead and I used these two dyes. You get these set of dyes, you get two sets. But I went ahead and I used these because I really like that right there. It kind of gives a little bit of texture. But then I really liked how this punched out. So what I'm going to do with that is I am going to put some liquid glue on here, and I'm going to glue that down because I like a little wiggle room in that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I hope you've been enjoying my Christmas in July and get inspired. That's what I really want to do, is inspire people to use the product they already have. Yes, I do buy product still. I'm trying to get away from stamp sets and things and just use what I have. So I'm going to put that down. It looks like it's good. I'm just going to rub it, and there, right like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to adhere this down right about here, because I have my Season's Greeting in Garden Green that I cut out, and it came from In the Pines stamp set. So I have that, that's gonna go there. So I'm gonna put the adhesive down first, and then I'll put my little scene down. I have to be able to, let's see, can you see? I'm gonna put it like right there. Okay, look at this. I hope you can kind of see the shimmer on that. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. And then I have from, let's see where I have that. Well, okay. From Still Scenes, I went ahead and I cut out a Christmas tree in Mossy Meadow. And then I cut out a deer, which I thought was crumb cake, which I was going to use, but I had a different type of cardstock in there, and I used it anyway because it looked really good. So I just went ahead. So I have my little deer here. I cut him out, and what I'm going to do with him is I have some crumb cake here, ink, and I am going to just put a little bit there, and I'm just gonna go like this. I hope you can see. Just kind of give it a little bit of, I thought about making him Rudolph, but I didn't have any gems that was small enough. So here you go. What do you think of that? Whoops, it goes sliding right off of my hand. Sliding right off of my hand. There, okay. I have that. Let me close this. As you can see, sometimes I get ink on my hand. I'm a hot mess when it comes to that. And then I have these trees because I was going to do something different. I cut off. This was attached to it, and I cut it off because I was going to do something different. So, well, I'm not. Well, I am now, but I am going to just cut this little thing off just like that. So I'm going to go ahead. Let me see. I'm going to put this because the other one I put kind of in the side, and I want to kind of put it in the middle here. And then I'm thinking about putting this with a dimensional up, and then my deer. My deer is going to be down here. So maybe I need to put it up here a little bit. So let me go ahead and put some liquid glue down. I hope everybody's having a good summer so far. I love summer. That's my favorite. I didn't mind winters until I moved to Ohio, but I'm getting the hang of the snow and that. That's okay. Okay, let me get that, grab that, and I think, oh, I got white. I got glue there. Let's see. I'm going to just put it maybe just right here. Well, I moved it. It's right there. And I know you can see this, that's still a little green and that. I'm just gonna use it. So I'm gonna take, let me see, I got my little dimensionals somewhere here. You know, I just do things and then I put it somewhere and, oh, there they are. I got them right here. So I'm gonna put a couple dimensionals, one there and one here. And before I do, I'm gonna put dimensionals on the back here of my deer. And one of them, let me see if I can use this. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, darn it. You can see a little bit of that. I don't want that. So let me see if I can cut off just a tiny little sliver here. Well, that didn't do anything. Oh, there it is. Let's see, yes. So then I'm gonna put a couple dimensionals right here and here. Let me see, I was gonna put liquid glue down here, but I'm not sure yet. Let me see, I hope you can see that. Gonna put it like that, let's see. And then this. Okay, so let me put the tree down. I'm gonna just put it like right there. It's gonna stay right there. And then I'm gonna get some liquid glue. Let me get these, the dimensionals. Let me get that off and put a little liquid glue right here. Okay, and then let's see where I can put him. Oh, I probably should have had, let me see if I can put a different dimensional or another little dimensional under that. Because it's not thick enough. It's not thick enough. So let's see if I can do that. Okay, Mary. There. There, I like that better. So I feel like here's a little bit of green and my thinking is here's some snow down there. I hope you like it. So I have my ribbon here and it's ribbon, linen ribbon, Stampin' Up. And I just took a couple strings and I tied a bow. I haven't cut off the ends yet. And I had my glue dots. Oh, here they are. Okay, so I'm gonna take a glue dot. Let me close that. I'm gonna take a glue dot here. This is gonna be my, I just wanna get that glue dot first. Okay. Oh, I didn't get it. Did I? No, Mary, you didn't. Come on, Mary. Okay. So I have this little glue dot, and it's a Stampin' Up! Glue dot, and I'm just going to put it right there. Okay. And then I have my season's greeting right here. I hope you can see. And I'm going to put dimensionals on that. Let me just get some big ones here. Oh, wait. I'm sorry, people. I am just a hot mess. I don't know why. I really enjoy making cards. It has really, really inspired me. Okay, so here's my card. And I'm going to, let's see here. I haven't put it down yet. I think like right there. So let me do this. I'm going to take off the backing of the dimensionals. I'm going to leave it like right there. Okay. I hope you can't see that dimensional. And then I'm going to just put this right there. So I'm going to cut off a little bit of this. Use my ribbon cut scissors. There! Oh my gosh! What do you think? Tell me what you think in the comments. I have embellishments left that I'm going to use, and they are dots. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm going to use the red and the green. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put, let's see here. I'm going to put a red one, and I have to be really careful because I already poked myself. I'm going to put a red one right there. And then I'm going to put another, let's see, maybe I didn't. Oh, I put the red one in the wrong place. Well, you know it's stained. Then I am going to put a green one right down here. And then I'm going to go with, let me use this. I'm going to just put it right there. So far, I have 3. I'm going to put some more. You probably can't see the red right there. So since I did, I'm going to just do this. I am going to put, here, let me do this. I'm going to put one of these in the corner and then one of these. Okay, so what do you think of this? I hope you can see this. And I'm going to put one of these. Let me see what I did. If I did a big one, no, I did not. I'm gonna put one of these right here. Okay, here's my finished card. I hope you really enjoyed this and I inspired you to create your own cards. Even just printing off a card base from Pinterest and just casing it. And I mean, this looks nothing like what I did, only the cardstock in that. I really enjoyed this. And here is my my envelope that goes with the card. So let me put you up. Okay, I hope everybody had a good time. And again, in the comments, if you wouldn't mind to leave me, what should I do with this envelope? Please just leave me a comment. And actually, leave me a comment of what card was your favorite card for Christmas in July. And just remember to hit that subscribe button so you know when my next video is going to post. So I hope I inspired some crafters out there to keep crafting, and have a great day. Bye.